wanted to make a video today. I wanted to make a video talking about the game Hell Let Loose and how I thought if you wanted to play as an officer, how I thought you should play the officer role if you wanted to be a good officer. Because I've watched a lot of the videos on YouTube about it, and a lot of the videos aren't super realistic to what I've seen in, like, say, Band of Brothers or The Pacific or any of the war movies. So I'm just going to be honest with you, they're not super realistic. And if you want to be a good officer, you need to watch Band of Brothers, and you need to do like Dick Winters, and you need to be in charge. Someone's got to be in control, and you got to be on the front lines. You got to be, always throwing artillery at the enemy. And that's whether you're a German, American, or British faction, any of the factions. Yes, that's just how you got to do it. And as far as what else you got to do, you got to command the troops. You got to say, defend here, attack there, go here, and go there, and you'll win every time. And you got to. It doesn't. And as far as if you want to comment best weapon, Audie Murphy, he was the nobody wanted him in World War II. The Navy didn't want him. The Marine Corps didn't want him. The Army wanted him, and he had a Thompson. I would say go with the submachine gun, personally, and I would just say that. And as far as how to command, I would say always bombard the area with artillery to soften it up, and you'll inflict as many casualties on the enemy as you can imagine, and that's just as good as killing them because then that'll make them waste their bandages. So that's just my takeaway on it. And the reason why I make these videos is because I see all these videos talking about it, and I just do this because I think it would be good for my advice to just give my advice instead of somebody that is paid to say certain things. They have all these sponsorships. I'm not paid to say anything. I just happen to know, So that's just me. And my takeaways would be just always. You don't always have to wear a headset. I don't ever wear a headset. I don't like rude people yelling at you. You're not doing this right. Yeah, I don't care. Just don't wear a headset. And just you can mark on the map where to go. Also, you can just do that, and they'll know where to go. And I'm pretty good at it, and that would be my takeaway. And always be on the offensive. Never stop taking the objectives to the enemy, and that's for every one of the factions: the Americans, the British, the Germans, and the Russians. And that would be it. And always be in control of the battle, and just always try to just take as many enemies out as you can, obviously, and do the best as you can with what you got, and always be pushing the front lines further. And you just have to be in control. You can't, because I've done some battles where people are just don't know what they're doing. They don't seem to call in artillery where we need it, and always be bombarding the enemy with artillery. Always. Doesn't matter if you're 100 miles inland or you're on the Kursk map, or you just always bombard them. You'll blow as many enemies up as you can doing it that way. I think of the big battles during World War II. There wasn't a single battle where they didn't use artillery, and that's how you got to do it. I'm serious. I'm just saying. But and that's just my take on it. And as far as that's probably the best role you can do, personally. I used to just play as rifleman, and then I would just run the artillery. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard, but it's fairly easy if you all you really do is just you can play as anything. I just rifleman, and I would play the rifleman or the automatic rifleman, and then I'd level up pretty quick, or the machine gunner would level up quick because you fire so many shells and blow up the enemy, and then you level up. But personally, I think you're better off playing officer, just for the simple reason that you can command the soldiers, because the officer takes officers from I don't remember exactly. I think the officer takes their orders from the command sergeant, and then they take their officers from the major, and then the major would take their orders from the general would take the orders from the president. So you're basically part of the chain of command, and the soldiers, like the privates, would take the orders from you. So it's a pretty good, and that's just how it goes. So so if you want to do that, It makes a lot of sense personally to me, just because I don't like doing it with somebody that doesn't know what they're doing. And I just encourage everybody that watches to like, comment, subscribe. Helps people watch the video learn more about how to do stuff. And it helps the channel get bigger. And thank you for watching. Hope everybody's doing okay that watches, and thank you.